Good morning, you guys. It is Thursday and we are actually about to head out the door to take Monroe to school. I've been up since like 6. It is 8:40 now. I've just been on the go, just trying to make sure I have everything, even though I have plenty of time today to make sure I have everything. But we are taking Monroe to school, and then me and Zaya are gonna go pick up my mom. My mom is gonna go with me to my pre-op appointment, which is this morning. So after we drop off Monroe, we're gonna go straight to go get that done. So that is the plan. When I get back, I think I'm going to go ahead and work on the bassinet. It's not that hard. It's literally, I think you only snap 2 pieces in. The rest of it's put together. So I'm gonna work on that, and then I'm probably just gonna start packing up the car. Malcolm went to work today, so when he gets home later on tonight is when we will go ahead and take the kids to my parents' house. So yeah, that's the plan. Monroe's going to school. We're gonna pick her up, come back home. I'm probably going to go ahead and bathe them and like wash their hair and stuff like that. That way my mom doesn't have to worry about their hair and that they've been clean for a while. Look at my stomach. Oh my goodness. Ugh. So I figured, since I have some time before I have to go get Monroe, I can tell you guys what happened today, in case you guys have to go through the same thing. So I went to the hospital. Sorry if it's crazy here. I can't. Hold on, let me catch my breath. Okay, so I went to the hospital that I'll be delivering at. My mom actually came with me, and Zaya just slept in the car. She actually fell asleep on the way there, so my mom just stayed in the car with Zaya so she could sleep. It literally took about an hour. It probably took an hour, maybe a little over an hour, but not much. So you go in and you basically just do like your pre-registration paperwork, where they just confirm your name, your address, what kind of procedure they'll be doing, insurance information. And then after that, I went to the lab room, and that's where they drew my blood. And what else? She just drew my blood, and then she told me to go over to labor and delivery. Went over to labor and delivery, and basically they just did like pre-paperwork with you. Honestly, it's just going over that you're getting a C-section or whatever kind of surgery, or whatever. You can even do your paperwork like this before you actually are getting closer to your surgery, to your delivery date. So, oh, my leg just cracked. So yeah, so what happened was one of the nurses, the RNs, just went over. If my camera's shaking, it's because Zaya is messing with the stand. Zaya. So the RN just went over basically the same thing, my paperwork, asking how many C-sections I've had before, if I'm allergic to anything. They also, which was different for me, was they gave me instructions from my doctor. So like he doesn't want me to like shave or put, they say don't put jewelry on until after the procedure, so come in without any jewelry on. They gave you a bottle of this stuff, I forgot what it's called, but they give you a bottle of this, like, it's like body wash, but it's really not. It's I think it's like brown, honestly. I remember when I went in for my pre-op at the other hospital when I had her, and the nurse literally had me just lay in the bed and she just scrubbed it on me all over. But he actually sent me with a bottle home, and he wants me to take a shower tonight with it and tomorrow morning. And they want you to scrub from your neck down. And then they don't want you to put lotion on and like the area that they're going to be doing the actual surgery in. So that was another thing. Like I said, they didn't give me that before. The nurse from the other hospital from when I had her literally just soaked my body in it like an hour before I had the surgery. They also give you instructions like no eating after 12, no drinking. I think they said no drinking 3 hours before, but the nurse said that she would really just wait until, like, just stop everything, food and liquids, at midnight, because it'll just be better for me. It's like less chances of getting sick and so forth. Ask if in case there's like an emergency, are you okay with a blood transfusion? Things that you don't really think about, like if something were to happen to you, are you an organ donor? Just questions like that. And then also, which was interesting, is one of the anesthesiologists came in as well, and he was just going over everything with me. Stuff that I already know, but it's good in case you don't know these things. They just tell you what exactly what happened when you first come in the morning. They roll you back to the operating room, how you'll be positioned for the epidural, and things that can happen to your body while you are being numbed. They tell you that your legs start to tingle, and then you basically just feel it coming up, and you'll be numb from like here down. He also said there's a possibility that you can get lightheaded or very nauseous, like you feel like you're gonna vomit when they are messing around in your uterus. He said it doesn't usually take that long, and it doesn't happen to everyone. I don't recall this ever happening to me. The only thing I remember happening when I was on the operating table is just from the medicine was I get the shakes, like the jitters really bad. I remember just laying there and my teeth just shattering, like clicking together really fast. And they did have to give me oxygen, but nothing crazy. Like I didn't feel sick or anything like that. What else happened? That was it, guys. Like it was actually good for me to go. I'm glad that they, you know, have this type of thing, because my mindset was already kind of not all that excited, just because I have delivered at this hospital before. But I mean, it's been 6 years. That's when I had Monroe. I had her there, and I didn't have the best experience, but it also wasn't in the labor and delivery room. It was afterwards. The aftercare was the part that I had a bad experience. But to go there and to see where I'll be, and to talk to, like, I talked to a lot of the nurses that were there. They were all very, very friendly, and I just got to see where I would be. So it did help me. I mean, I'm still nervous about the procedure just because things can happen. So I feel better, I do. It's just now not worrying so much about this little one, but I know she'll be fine, right? Are you gonna spend the night at Mimi's?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you gonna be a big girl?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now I am just going to fold the last bit of my laundry. I finished packing all the girls' bags. I rechecked over their bags, my bag. So everything is literally just hanging out in the room. What we're gonna do is, after I pick up Monroe from school, we're gonna come back home and I'm gonna bathe them. I think I said this already, but I'm gonna bathe them and wash their hair. Since I don't wash their hair every day, I'm gonna wash their hair. That way my mom doesn't have to worry about it. And then we'll take them over to my parents' house later on this afternoon, like after dinner time. And they'll just go over in their pajamas. That way they can just play for a little bit and then just get ready for bed when it's time. So that's the plan, you guys. And it's so crazy to know that tomorrow at this time I will be already with the baby. Like, the baby will already be here. Okay guys, it's just turned 9 o'clock and Malcolm actually just put together the bassinet. I'm about to put the sheet on it. It's like a fitted sheet that goes on it, and then I will show you guys what it looks like. But we got home probably an hour ago from dropping the girls off at my parents' house, and they seemed, I mean, Monroe of course was gonna do fine because she's been over there a million times. Zaya seemed fine. She didn't cry or anything, but I know when it's time to go to bed, it's probably gonna be just like a big transition for her, because she's gonna be in the room with Monroe, and I don't know. Hopefully it goes good. Mom, I'm praying for you. So this is what the, sorry the lighting's probably bad in here, but this is what the bassinet looks like. It is pretty spacious, and it literally took Malcolm 2 seconds to put together. It was already put together, just the bottom parts of the legs just needed to be snapped into place. But this is what it looks like. And then I just ordered a sheet to go on top because it doesn't come with it. It's just the actual pad. But yeah, you guys, when you see this tomorrow, I will already have a baby. So make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram so you do not miss the baby's announcement and miss her name. I am about to just go ahead and jump in the shower because I have to use that. Oh, let me show you guys what this stuff is called. Dynahex 4, that's what it is. So that's what you have to like bathe in before you have the surgery. So I have to take a shower tonight, they said, and in the morning. So I will be getting ready to go to bed here shortly. That way I'm ready for tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the 7-day countdown. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you guys in my birth vlog.